Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? And I am fresh out of seeing Avengers Endgame. I almost said Infinity War. But for those of you guys who have not seen the movie yet, careful for spoilers. Just too much happened for me not to do a spoilery review. So if you do not or have not seen it, I advise you to click off and come back later for when you have seen it, because I am shooting from the hip. And I can't promise you guys as much as I wanted to do a non-spoiler review. So I have gave you fair warning. So if you have not watched it, click off now. But for those of you who've had the pleasure of seeing it, let's talk about this. First of all, wow, that was an incredible movie. And I really do think, and it's not just because it's new, that this may be the best Marvel movie of all time. It did a fantastic job of combining every single movie and every single story that we have seen throughout the MCU so far. Just absolutely beautiful ending. I don't think they could have ended it any better than what it was. Rest in peace for those who did pass. Tony Stark, the big one. And that is a tearjerker. The way he hugged Spider-Man after Spider-Man came back, that almost got me, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was a very beautiful moment, and just incredible writing, and just an emotional roller coaster. A Black Widow, rest in peace, again, went out like a G, sacrificed herself for the greater good of everybody else. And for those who did not come back, Vision and Loki. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody else, but yeah, man, I don't know where they're going to take this for the future. But Captain America's story ended the best. I think that made me the most happy, just because he fixed everything and he went back in time and got to live the life that he never got to have. So passing the shield on to Falcon, which I prefer that over Bucky. Falcon in the comic books was super cool as Captain America, and besides Steve Rogers, he's probably my favorite Captain America. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Again, I don't know where they're going to take this big storyline overall in the next phase, but man, just a overall beautiful ending to such a great story. I really had fun. I mean, I got to feel happy, sad, relieved. I mean, any human emotion that you possibly have, I mean, you're going to feel it during this movie. I mean, there were so many funny parts, so many serious parts. I mean, Thor was my favorite character in this movie, and I'm not a huge Thor fan. But, I mean, that's me, man. The part where they talked about him saving the world, and the reason they convinced him to go save the world was because they had beer in the ship. That's me, man. That is me. So, I mean, that whole, like, Big Lebowski persona they gave him, that was hilarious. So I hope they continue to do that with him. But I mean, it's good storytelling, and I that's the one knock I heard about people saying it wasn't a good story. And it wrapped, you can't go into this movie not watching all the other movies, because it combines all of them and talks about all of them. They're all connected in one, and it ends beautifully. I was so amazed and blown away how well they ended this. I couldn't be happier. So, I mean, I don't have one complaint about this movie. Not one. I am a little hesitant about the future of the MCU, but that's for a different time. But so far, they have done no wrong, and continue to blow me away each and every movie. So, for those of you guys who did see the movie, how are you feeling? My friends have mixed reactions from this, but I want to know how the population is feeling about this, if you've seen it. And if you're watching and haven't seen it, why are you still here? I just ruined the whole movie for you. You guys are crazy. I liked it. I really loved it. It's probably my favorite MCU movie. It's between that and Homecoming. And I only say Homecoming, and it wasn't like the most action-packed movie, but Spider-Man is one of my favorites of all time, just growing up as a kid. So for them to finally get the Spider-Man character right, that's what made Homecoming so special. you know, he's actually Spider-Man. And they failed to do that in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. So I'm finally happy that they got Spider-Man right. So that's the only reason I put it up there. But I mean, I think it's better than Infinity War. That's just my personal opinion. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Hopefully I can do more videos like this if this does well and you guys enjoy it, because I am a nerd and I love talking about this stuff. But I got some errands to run. I'm going to the tattoo shop right now, actually, to go schedule another appointment. So I got to go hurry up and do that. But yeah, man, Instagram, Twitter, both those links in the description. Go check those out. And do not spoil this movie for anybody else, because there are some plot twists and some tearjerkers. So please don't be that guy who ruins the movie for everybody else. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.